Let me play and learn.
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know. It didn't make anything he'd done any less hateful.
William Joyce is dead. Our only shot at stopping this thing is Jack, who can lead us to the countermeasure. I still believe Paul. Serene got Jack first at the university. This quote is signed by the author and dedicated to Emily Burke.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala? Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my
We
plan...
do this now. I'm not meeting
Yes,
you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
First of all, I have to again register my objection. What you are having me to under the guise of psychic evaluation. It is a blatant violation of Hillenberg's doctrine, patience, confidentiality, confidentiality. And the only reason I'm doing this is because you leave me no other choice. Now I recognize that in the world to come, our current rules is our current rules and legislation, even our standards of morality, may no longer be applicable, but we aren't there yet. You and Mr. Ring are placing the long-term mental well-being of hundreds of individuals in my hands. I'm telling you right now, if they don't trust not only me, but the system that put all of us in our particular positions, there is no way we can recover from it. Lynchburg is my considered professional opinion that the man is a bit of a powder keg. For all his calm exterior, he is under tremendous pressure. I understand your reasoning for pulling out of the striker program, but what you have essentially done is instill in me a sense of approaching doom. He does not know the specifics, obviously. He didn't make it far enough in the program to be briefed on that, but he knows that we are preparing for a future threat that's somehow related to the flow of time being interrupted, and that there are dangers out there, dangers that we have specifically been training the strike units for. There are men who are content to merely follow others and let others worry about the consequences. Burke is not one of them. He is willing to commit acts of violence without asking why, but don't mistake the lack of calmness for blind obedience. Burke needs agency. He has a fundamental need to feel in control of his life, and you have to put him in a position where that is no longer possible for him. He is good at seeing patterns and drawing accurate conclusions from the facts available to him, and he has deduced quite correctly that he was being trained for a specific scenario that Monarch believes will happen. He is also painfully aware of the fact that if and when that scenario arrives, he will not be a part of the solution. He understands the nature of the strike suits that they are only useful in a zero-state situation, and he understands that in such a situation, a man without a strike suit is essentially dead. He does not know about the lifeboat protocol, obviously, but if he did, he would then also know he's not a part of it. Either way, the bottom line is that he is in a hopeless situation. He fears that the end of the world is coming, and he knows that if he does, the only way he could survive is with the technology Monarch has been denied him access to. He does not understand the details or even the exact nature of the end of the world, but that just makes it worse. Fear and lack of understanding breed tremendous anxiety. Mr. Hatch, he may not show it, but believe me, Burke feels it for himself and for his family. It may interest you to know that his wife is pregnant. You can understand how that adds to pressure. To be honest, given the parameters we are operating under, I don't know how to resolve this. In Burke, you have a tremendously efficient operative, but you have put him in an impossible position. I believe he will remain effective as long as it does not have reason to believe the scenario he fears is imminent, but once he believes it has arrived, all bets are off. That is, unless you can give him hope of survival. But at this point, resentment and suspicion are starting to turn into paranoia. And frankly, I'm not sure he would trust either of us anymore. I am speaking of truth. I recommend you to think about what I said in my opening paragraph. March. Our greatest challenge and the greatest assets in the subject years to come won't be technological, but all true human. Don't make the mistake of seeing people as just entries on a spreadsheet. From Charlie Lincoln to Ground Zero Operation Hall. What up, fools? So I looked up in Ferreira. She checks out pretty much how you would expect. Good grades, no student loans because that is got money. Popular, the classic. Abandoning because I care so much. Package, not study anything, even remotely. Useful in a world where you got to work for a living. She's into this old or activist lifestyle, always protesting this or that, and generally just hugging every tree and saving every way she sees. Y'all, on average, she signs two petitions a week and generally spends half her life sticking her nose in other people's shit. Credit where it's due. She is pretty good at it. Also, she's got a lot of friends who are all into this stuff, and she seems to be real good at getting them coordinated. Kinda makes her perfect for our purposes, cause if you can talk her into saying what we want, there's a lot of folks who are gonna listen. No boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know which way she swings. Why does not she put that on the internet? Does not she know that it's what it is for? But there's that family of hers. Looks like she's got a little close ties. So if we need leverage, that's where you will find it. You may wanna make sure she stays on our side, though. Like I said, she's pretty popular with the rest of these people. And if they get the idea she's been screwed over, they just might get pretty mad. You know how these little reading hard hipsters types are. Always up in arms about something. Oh shit, I'm glad I'm not in school anymore, Charlie.
Come on!
It is time to leave. I am leaving. Let me live.